Alright, yo, here we are. Golly. You got Tulsa this week, man. We at home. We looking for a dub, so let's get this shit done. Hopefully there's no background noise and shit y'all hear. I think I did it right. I was messing with my mic settings.
This Saturday of college football rolls.
Let's get to it, man. Come on, man. Let's fucking go.
Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Wildcats.
Let's fucking go. Damn, why am I shit?
Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his
tell me how you love it. You know you rock this out behind the head and dry the bubble. We on. It's young money motherfucking if you ain't running with it. My family motherfucker. Alright, come on. Let's fucking go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes David Wells, Jr. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys,
good job, man. None of our RPO shit.
That puts fear in the
computer guards
defense.
are feel better in man than like my team does.
Have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the. He actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch, it's Wells. He's close to the first down.
He's throwing, he's running to the right. I mean to the left. Scrambling to the left. And throws it. Bro, look at the, bro. To make this type of pass is crazy. That's just crazy. That is crazy. That's insane.
You're going to mark him just a little short.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
I knew that shit was going. I knew somebody would break free, bro. I knew. Easy, bro. This game cheating.
Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's McKinney. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense.
Let's fucking go, man. We need that stuff. They go for it.
Chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Listen,
let's go, man. And that fucking weak shit.
Aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that now, you gotta have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you gotta get my back now.
I need to see that replay, bro. I had to go with the left. Like, I couldn't even stay there. If that, he ran it, bro. If he would have threw that dig right there, that's a catch. That's a catch. Damn. My line, of course, my D line being ass.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
I'm running right up the middle. Chance to slam.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
Oh, that's a nice run.
Found a little crease and turn that into a productive run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Raiola can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up
He's actually
third
good
down.
that he dropped that. I just want to see that replay though. Yeah, I had to throw that. I mean, yeah, everything else was really guarded up. Well, is that man?
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
949 Rockstar! 949 Rockstar! This is a designed run.
Talk to me. Yo!
He did everything he could to find enough
Bro,
run.
what the? Bro, why didn't you block that nigga right there, bro? He seemed, bro, look at this. 25. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I fucked everything up, bro, because this nigga wanted to not block him.
But he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
We got a whole block with it
He's
in that.
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the
hit
football,
R1.
he makes
Oh my
a huge
gosh.
play for this offense.
Oh
Keeps
my
the drive
gosh, bro. R1 would have been open. Maybe. It might have been.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Throwing Raiola. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Under pressure. And down he goes.
And then gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost.
Bro, it's a 3-man rush, bro. You're struggling. You like that 3-man front. I'll run on these niggas right there, man. Keep coming on shit like that.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hayes. They're all over him.
Of course, he said it's time to do a blitz.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
What are you doing? Bro. Yo, you got butters, bro. That shit was right in your hands. Come on, bro. Let that be the computer, though.
I love it.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
This game just...
Look out.
Yo, this game is cheating.
No.
This is actually cheap. He should have been stopped in the backfield. Yo, what the fuck? This is a bad game for
It'll
me.
be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier.
Get out. Let's go.
And he does right.
Let's go. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like
Let's
a return
go,
for
man.
a
Jacoby
touchdown.
Williams.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a
fucks
time.
with it.
What a great job by the returners, showing the
fucks with
speed,
it.
providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
You know, we get to it also.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tyree. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Hits inside. It's McKinney.
Come on.
And they make the
Don't tell me it's a
tackle,
face
but the
mask.
official has tossed his flag.
Hold in. Okay. I thought it was going to be a face mask, bro.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
I was ready for that RPO.
Looking for room. It's
Good
McKinney.
stop.
Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all.
Going over the top.
Bro, why did they switch him? Bro, that would be my guy.
That would have been
And that nigga went right over the middle free.
Could have held on. Tulsa
Y'all saw the line that was
send
pointed on
out the
him?
punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line.
So we're actually going to switch. I can't switch this. Damn.
Here's Raiola to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch
Yeah,
on
we about
second
to run it.
down.
They've been coming out a lot of 3-man fronts.
From the gun, it's Edwards.
Oh yeah, get out.
Still
Get
on
out.
his feet.
Get out. Come on, he's too slow. Come on, keep going. Weak ass 3-man fronts. You're gonna see what happens.
Touchdown,
Come on.
Wildcats.
Let's
Once he
go.
got a step, it was
Let's
all
go.
right to the house.
Stop fucking doing that. Stop
This
doing
coaching
that.
staff was
Stop
trying
coming
to
out 3-man
identify
fronts, man.
playmakers on offense early this year.
Yeah,
How
had us
about
the
the
first
start of
drive.
the
Okay,
season?
cool.
This guy is
Ain't no
that.
more to have
Scored
that.
in their first
No more.
game,
No more.
scored early
No
in
more.
this one. Defenses
None of
up to this point don't have
No more.
any answers for this guy.
None of that shit happening. No more. Shout out Dylan Edwards, man. He get to it. Just get out. He just get out. He just get out. That's what he do. He just get out.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That's why you need playmakers, man. You go get him in the portal.
And the extra point makes
See,
it
both these niggas going to the
14-3.
league. They came to Villanova for a reason. The reason why they didn't go like Utah State, Fresno State, Nevada Sycamore. They ain't want to go to them schools.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
I've never
There
seen
to
an
make the
animation.
tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wideout. The
They be
run
doing a lot of
inside.
motion.
It's
Gattig just got
McKinney.
rocked over there by a
He'll
wide
be
receiver
forced out of bounds
pancake.
at the 15, and that gives him some more
They
room
love
to
that
work.
motion shit. Okay,
And I
RPO.
like the thought process on offense
I
here
don't
early
trust
in this
them
game. They're giving their
running,
bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves.
Dime,
Like,
because they usually like running it
the ball
out of dime.
to
I
set up
swear
the
people
run
love
instead
running
because
out of
everybody
dime.
on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player
They
the
said
football early in this
those are
game. Let's
RPO.
just
Damn,
get
they
him
just
in
run
rhythm.
RPOs all the time?
Pushes ahead for 2.
Yes.
They'll mark it at the 17. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Amazing.
And they'll move the
Amazing.
chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter
We
that
are
can
gonna start
change the
playing
game
underneath on
in
these niggas.
one single play. And
They
you
haven't
saw
thrown
it
over
right
the top
there.
yet.
Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Straight ahead, it's McKinney.
Good tackle.
Tackle behind the line.
They want
and
to,
he'll
until
lose one
they
on
start
the
throwing
play.
over the top, man, we play underneath.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's
Y'all gonna have
supposed
to
to
show
go
me
somewhere.
that y'all
And
playing
sometimes it goes to a
over
DB
the top.
and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Everything is running, short pass,
Great
RPO.
penetration by this
So y'all
defense,
show
and they
me.
knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football
Screen.
hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass.
Talk to me,
It just
JK back
never
there.
developed.
Jacoby Williams, talk to me.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Okay, yeah, punt that shit into the end zone, man. We would have took it back to the
And they
Crenat.
can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They stuck the last
54,
drive in the end zone. They'll try to
22,
follow suit here.
I'm feeling out. A side to run it to.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards.
Ooh, Rebel got rocked.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really
We
nice
got
gain
they
there,
got
setting
5
up
on that
second
side,
and
4.
inches.
We got numbers on the left. Dylan really shouldn't be in this one.
Quarterback
Formation.
keeps it. They work their
I'd
way
take
to
them
the
right out of that formation.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverage. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They got another three-man front. We running
on
it.
First down, it's 2nd and 9.
Stop coming down those three-man fronts.
The give to the back.
Yo, 54 didn't block a soul. I just want y'all to see that shit. He didn't block a soul. I wouldn't think I even had to check a blocking for that, bro. Like, that's tough.
Not on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they won't make the connection going for the big.
Yo, they be hoeing me. They be hoeing me so much, bro. Now that nigga, bro, like, yo, this should have been a dime. Shit, I keep me through it over the middle. Look at that over the top. Oh, man. I could have.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Am I tripping?
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here.
Oh.
He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the.
Shamar Porter didn't hold a block with it, so I'm thinking he getting free. Oh, man. He didn't get out fast enough.
Oh, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Why did they miss a line so much, bro?
Off play action on 1st
Good
down.
blitz, man.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKinney. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff,
yo, there's no way to throw an inaccurate pass. Bro, this is insane. Oh my gosh, bro. It's because this nigga's in a fucking game, bro. I just realized, bro, who the quarterback was. Yo, this nigga got out right there. Just throw an accurate pass, nigga. That's a tutty.
Established in this game.
Oh my gosh,
I
bro.
don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
This should be blowing mine, bro.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
There you go. Get out.
Out wide left, it's
Get out of bounds. You don't get nowhere into
out
it.
across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Raiola to throw. Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you...
What the fuck?
Some defensive players just have a knack.
Bro, and this nigga gets caught on him. Oh my gosh, I should have just threw underneath.
Played with guys throughout the course
Fuck,
of my career.
bro.
You can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Fires left. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Tulsa wasting no time.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were...
A shot toward the end zone.
Get that. Come on. Bro, we got greeted twice. Come on, bro.
Well, we know this offense...
Yo. Like, bro, this shouldn't be hard to catch, bro. This should be a pick.
Get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing. Doing a fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell into sleep.
Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Teasing out.
He's running with a tight end.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Out wide right, it's McKinney.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hacks to the football. They've got their hands full.
He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Touchdown,
this nigga just one hand grabbed it for a touchdown.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
What the fuck? Yo. The computer really showing out right now, bro. They funny as hell.
Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. Fielded in the end zone, it's Danzy.
Get out. Come on, let's go. Make a hole and just get out. Move, ref. Move, ref. What are you trying to get in my way? What you talking about? That's 2 in a day. That's 2 in a day. You get it right back. What you talking about?
The game, my goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it.
Nah,
kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Keep kicking it to him.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. The Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house.
What they gonna do? What the people gonna try to do with 2 timeouts left?
They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick give. It's McKinney. Breaks into the open. Good gain there.
You see
Picks up
get a
the first
big
down,
play
and
like
now
that,
maybe
bro.
this offense attacks before the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Rushes on.
Look at that. Oh, come
That
on.
one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Good job.
Pass
Good job.
is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
I knew that shit was gonna come. Bro,
Got
I
a man
knew
in the
because
middle.
nobody was getting pressure
They
on him.
finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime
Nigga, you
update.
dumb? I told you about my running backs before he didn't want to listen.
Sports Studios here in
You say,
Orlando.
yeah, this is
the
that,
week
bro. My
2
running backs is
edition
tough.
of our college football update show. We begin
You
with
saw
the
what I did with them, bro.
Delaware
Them
Blue
niggas-
Hens
both of them niggas got
taking
touchdowns.
on the number 12
Both of them niggas
team,
got touchdowns,
the
bro.
Illinois Fighting Illini.
And it's crazy. This is my
Here in the
backup
second
running
half,
back.
and Tulsa
My
will kick
backup
it
running
away.
back returning kicks. He gonna do it again.
On the move from inside his 5.
I wish if he had made that block, I could
Finds
have got out.
just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched.
I don't know what that
Give him
is.
some more time here in the second half.
I think you can
I
do
don't
that
want it,
too
though.
offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block.
Nigga talking
maybe
about Big
chipping with
Johnson and
running
Little
backs to
Grapes.
help these
Come on,
tackles
man.
out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to
Right
be
there.
that way in the
Come on.
second half,
You
this
got
could
bro,
be a much
catch it and
different
then go.
looking football.
Like niggas
He
getting caught
is
under.
stopped
Come on,
behind
bro.
the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. On the move.
Let's go, Johnny Shepard. Damn, what a fucking
But he's
tackle.
got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the
Oh, this nigga
confidence of
talking
the
about
coaches.
Blue Hill Johnson.
When you're an
That's-
offensive coach, you got to be aggressive
You on
nowadays.
one time,
It's
huh?
going in your own territory. It used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
The Wildcats.
Bro, that's right. Every time I come on this formation, they come on a three down line, man. So we gonna run it.
Hits inside. It's Edwards.
Yo, what
Hit
type
and
of
drop
blocking do
behind the
niggas
line,
be
he'll
doing, bro? Yo, like, what are y'all doing? Who's 54? Nigga, you suck, bro. You looking off a better backup.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola.
Yo, this is calling one hand.
And room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Bro, the computer is showing out, bro. Bro, this is an insane catch. He's on the outside. I'm breaking inside easy, just like that. One hand. This is insane. That is insane, bro.
And this safety is a ball.
I've seen
He's
two
a
one-handed
playmaker.
grabs
Not
today,
only
bro.
have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but
Bro,
he
bro,
plays
damn.
the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Tulsa wasting no time.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Left side is Smith. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed.
Come on, man.
What a great
Get the fuck
return,
out the
and he
way.
flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, get out. Get out, Morrow. Oh, you gonna get hooked?
A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a
That's
dude,
it, right?
a guy you know
Passing
can
yards?
roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
Here's some
Get out.
daylight.
Get out, throw your man back in the game. Fuck you talking about?
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Tough run here. It's Morrill.
Here we
And
go.
he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
From deep, it's Tyree. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Wells. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
first job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
On third down, he drops to throw.
And
here's a
ball out. Let's go. Good shit.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just...
Makes a grab and room.
Bye. Come on. Ain't nothing down there too big. You're not getting this
and
one
they
back.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On the return, it's Tyree. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Golden Hurricane sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it
brings it in down the left side.
No
Took
way,
it all
bro.
the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field.
Yeah, what happened here? Okay.
Tulsa wasting no time.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Good tackle.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turns it upfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Drops back. It's Hayes. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
Oh!
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I guess not.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nice. Love the side.
Raiola. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after.
Finds his man. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Takes a shot as he throws, and it...
Yeah, 71 just can't get over there fast enough, bro. I wish it wasn't a kind. I wish it was just a regular block, bro. But
had a chance, incomplete. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, it's McKinney. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got the first down. There he goes. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football in the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back, making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
Snags it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The run inside. It's McKinney. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. On to attempt the try.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
They'll send the back in motion.
Yo, you want to make a block? The fuck?
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Turning it on. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-position.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Using his feet.
Yeah, come on, get the last block. Thank
Maybe
you.
some room
Thank you.
here.
Let's go, get out. Let's go. Let's not accept it. Don't get hooked.
30.
Oh, get the fuck out of
He
here.
was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground to
Hey,
keep this clock
Get out.
moving.
Let's go. Dylan
Got
Edwards.
some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Makes the catch. It's Wells. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their...
Yo, number 31.
More than enough for a first
What
down.
the fuck?
And
Yo, like, what are you doing? You dead just stood there, bro. Like, you wasn't gonna, like, go over there?
down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down.
Yeah, that was a
and it
4th
paid
down,
off.
bro.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Holds on, it's Wells. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now
Oh,
over
this is go off.
300
Bro, they
yards
tried to
on the
hold me.
day, so been a successful day. Now,
Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Give me this.
Gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller,
got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st.
No way. No way. Yo, what's good with the quarterback doing this game, bro?
Touchdown, Tulsa.
I swear that shit work anytime they want to, bro.
You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. He'll go out of bounds.
I'm running the score, but I don't care.
I'm
running the score.
As this offense in business. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Hey, get out,
See
Morrow.
some running room.
Get out, Morrow.
Breaks into the open. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
A run for the quarterback. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here. Nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he do it right there.
You're too slow.
And he crosses
fucking
the
go.
goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Throwing Raiola.
Yikes, that was a bad
That one
pass.
is picked off in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small.
Should do the X or circle.
Window that time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air, it's Hayes. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man.
Bro, if I ever lost some game like that, bro, bro, the fact that he even got that is crazy.
Putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy.
I'm trying to swap for the ball, and this thing just
dives. The second
dives.
half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Bro. The stuff that the computer can do, bro, is amazing. The fact that we won the game is not even enough, bro. It's just the fact that City was doing 45. Bro, I could not throw the ball today, bro. Like, yeah, 45 yards. That's one of my worst passing games, bro. And 2 interceptions. Thankfully, the run was open. Like, I didn't run the ball that much either, but like, this is most easy just sacks. 5 or 10, that's sacks. He got some touches. Every nigga had under 10 carries. He had some kick returns, thankfully. That's a bag. Like, we can't play like that and expect to win. That's not gonna be a thing every time. 28 rushes. Yeah, it was just bad, bro. Bad overall. I'm not even happy with that win, man. If he played like that every week, man, we done. All right, man, we out of here.